Today I'm going to be making another tutorial. Last time I did one on Chroma keying. This time I'm going to do an advanced one. So this is our footage. If it'll open there. Kind of choppy. I just threw it together real fast. So yeah. So anyway, as you can see, there's camera movement. So we're going to be doing some tracking. And like there's some reflections on him that we're going to have to fix too. So yeah, let's start. So where you can open up After Effects. So this is what it's going to look like when you're done. You know what? It's not gonna load. See, but whatever. It's gonna look like this. The background will move with him. Well, not with him. Move. It'll parallax. There's gonna be a parallax. Okay. So the footage is already imported. So here's the footage. You're just going to drag into a new comp, and now see those little dots there. I tried to make tracking points, but it turns out that because the green screen was far away from the camera, it was just out of focus. So yeah, if it's close to the camera, do that. This is gonna be what we're gonna use to track. So anyway, we're basically just gonna do a normal key now. The layer, new, solid. We're just gonna make a gray solid. Okay, I'm gonna put that below our footage. Now, make sure the footage is selected. Go to Effect. Where is it? I can't find it. I can never find stuff. Keying, key light. Now, you're just going to. It should key out most of it. Now, you want to bring this up a little bit. And this isn't as good of a key as I had last time, so scroll up through. You've got some like it's not very good. See, very sharp. So we're going to bring up the screen pre-blur. And in some parts the key there's a green halo. Well, not here, but in some parts there is. So if you have that, you're going to want to go to Effect, Matte, Simple Choker. And just bring this up a tiny bit. If you bring it up too much, you'll basically just it'll just not good. Don't bring it into the negatives, otherwise it'll just do that. I'm just going to bring it up a bit. There's a little bit too much actually. So yeah, just a bit, and that's good. Now, once you've done that, you can see here. Okay, I was saying, where is it? Right there. Now, it's the next one. See here? You can see like right there. That's just not there. Should be there. Keep going here. So yeah, what you want to do for like spots where it's like that, I didn't really have that much this time. I had a lot last time. Mainly Depends on where you select the green. If it was a darker green, this would be bad, but it's not. Now, I'm just going to go right there. Gonna fix that up. Now, in order to do that, you're going to want to shut off the key light so you can see where it should extend to. Then you're going to duplicate the layer by pressing Command D. Make sure this bottom part's selected, then do that. And then you're going to take the mask tool and you're gonna draw around the part that's not there. But you want to make it a little bit bigger than it should be. Like this. Otherwise it won't work properly. So you want to do this. Once you've done that, you can just go down here, go to the mask, feather it. Where is it? No, that's effects. Mask feather, bring that up. And then go to, make sure it's on add, it should be on add by default. Then go to effect, color correction, curves. And last tutorials I was saying how you want to be careful where you put the color correction. This time you actually want to put it before the key so it doesn't key it out. They're just going to go to the green channel because that's too green. Just bring it down a ton. Red channel. Still too green. Really don't want any green in there. Blue, bring up the blue. Actually, make sure it's not feathered too much or else you won't really see a difference. Yeah, that's feathered way too much. There, that. Now, as you can see, it just gets rid of that green part. So then when you turn the keying on for the layers, that's not going away. So yeah, you could do that for the rest, but that just takes a lot of time. You get the point. If you don't, then this is a bad tutorial. But you probably do get the point. Now, I'm gonna put it in half so it loads. Now, if you're going to want to put a background in. Delete the gray solid now, I don't need that. Go to project, import your photo, mine's already imported, just put it below there. Like before. Hold down shift, lock the aspect ratio. Great, now you got a key. Now, that's great, but one problem, he moves, but the key kind of moves with him. You don't want that, it just doesn't look good. Now, for that, first you can shut off the image, then go to layer, new, null object, rename this to tracker. So you're gonna track this, select the main footage, and go to animation, track motion, and then you're going to take this track point and put it on like a high contrast area. You don't want to put it on your person if he's moving. You're going to want to put it on some sort of track point. So I'm going to put it here, somewhere on here, because that's high contrast. You don't want to just like put it randomly out there, and that's not going to do anything. It'll screw up the whole track. So yeah, depending on how much your camera moves, you're going to want to make this box bigger. My camera moves quite a bit for each frame, so I'm going to make that box quite big. Now this may take you a couple tries. It took me a couple tries to get the tracking right. Now, if these are in focus, you'd use those too, but they aren't. So I'm going to use this. So then, if you go down to edit target here, click on it, make sure it's to the null object or tracker or whatever you named it, hit OK. And then, if it's at the beginning, you're going to hit this button, analyze forward or track forward. If it's at the end, hit this button, track forward. It doesn't really matter where it is in the timeline, but it's just easier if it's all the way at the beginning or end. So I'm just going to track forward. It's going to take a while if the search box is big. As you can see, it's sticking to the thing there fairly well. Now that you've got that, if you go to the tracker or the null object, you can see the no, first you have to hit apply. Forgot that. Then make sure it's selected on X and Y and click OK. Then it should see that red box there. That's the null object. If you scrub through, it should stick right to that pole, and it does. So that's good. Yeah, make sure you hit apply or else it won't work. I almost forgot to do that. Now, what you're gonna do is take this image, this squiggly thing, you're gonna drag it and parent it to the tracker. Now, if you turn this on, you can see it moves with the pole thing in the background, so it actually looks like that. And now what you're going to do is you're going to select the background image, because that's far away, that's not like right behind him. You're going to go to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, Box Blur, and we're going to blur it out so it makes it look like it's out of focus. You don't want to blur it out too much or else it just won't look good. But if you blur it out just a little bit, maybe a little bit more, like that, then you can see that it's farther away. Now, once you've got that done, you're going to select the first layer, the main footage layer, go to Effect, Color Correction, Curve so it matches the scene. Now you're going to bring it down there because it's a darker scene. Going to the red, bring that down, kind of like a overcast day-ish thing. Bring up the blue, too much red. Don't think we need to really correct the green there. Just play with it again. Then go to, depending on what kind of day yours is, like what the background is, you're going to go to Effect, color correction. Where is it? Tint. And that'll just make everything back black and white, or the layer black and white. You're just gonna bring this down to like small thing. It's like there. Maybe just a little bit more. Taking out the color. Maybe want to map the white to something darker like that. There. Now once you've done that, you're gonna select them both by holding down Shift. Hit Command C, then go to the other mask layer and hit Command V. Now I forgot one thing. This mask layer, go to the spot where it should be, where it needs to be, like to the frame you wanted to correct. Right there, hit Alt begin bracket and Alt end bracket, which will make it one frame long. That one frame. So yeah, sorry about that, I forgot. But so anyway, now once you've done that, you're gonna want to, well, you don't have to do this, it just, if it matches your scene, you're gonna want to go to Layer, New, Solid, then make a black solid. Click OK. Now once you've done that, you're gonna go to the, it would be a rectangle tool, but if you hold it down, you can select all these other shapes. You're gonna want to select the ellipse and draw like a big ellipse. We're gonna make a vignette, by the way. So like this. Make sure the mask is selected, not the layer, or else you can get some funky stuff going on. If I can select it. Okay, hold on. There. No. Okay, well, I'll just fix it like this. Then you're just gonna fix it up, make it like work, sort of. Then make sure the mask is set to subtract, and then feather it a ton. By a ton, I mean like a ton, just like feather the whole thing, just like. Then you go to the opacity and just turn it down. Then now you have a vignette. Maybe not, don't feather it that much, but if you feather it too much, it'll make it look way too thick. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. Bye.